Southland, Regina King is here. Plus, the spring style essentials you could win at home. Wonder Woman herself, Lynda Carter, is our guest co-host. So, let's start talking. Leering at Halle Berry's luscious ladies. Tonight show host Jay Leno, he's used to interviewing Hollywood's top celebrities, but last night his eyes were popping out of his head while talking to the gorgeous Halle Berry. Bloggers online said he should be more concerned about his sagging ratings than her perky breasts. When Halle spoke of her beautiful Oscar dress, the gawking Leno said, "I like this dress better." Complimentary or creepy?
Well, I have to say that it's made him somewhat interesting because he's so boring. All he usually stares at are his cue cards, because he's like this on the cue cards. So instead of looking at that, at least he's looking at a beautiful woman's breast. So he's kind of interesting-ish.
I saw the footage, and I saw clips of it, and I didn't think it was so creepy. I didn't see what...
Sarah, say something nasty.
No. I think this is totally creepy. He was a bad boy. And if I were Halle, I would have just said, "Excuse me, Jay, can you just, lift the gaze a bit?" You don't wear a dress like that. It's literally bedazzled here. You want people to look, I feel like, even just for a second.
You look, but you don't linger.
Right, exactly right.
You interview the eyes, not the puppy.
At least they weren't sagging, they were perky.
Oh, was that about his rating?
I guess my question is, well, why do they call them knockers if you don't want anybody answering the door? Okay, let me read this quick. Christy Flippin says depends on who's looking. It's a John Stamos, okay. Charles Manson, not so much. But I want to know, Christy, why is John Stamos looking at your boobs? That's right.
He's spoken for.
That's right, by me.
All right. Now, you guys may remember Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Brandi Glanville bragging about betting the handsome Gerard Butler. But Butler, he didn't remember who she was when asked by a paparazzo. Well, he cleared up the controversy in a recent interview with Howard Stern.
So he runs in my face and says, "So Brandi Glanville says you're great in bed."
10 out of 11. No, she gave you a 10, 11 out of 10 as a lover.
Well, you know what I said? Who's Brandi Glanville?
Wow.
Because one, I didn't know her last name. And two, I didn't know she was a celebrity, and I didn't know that she was going to go and tell people about it.
Oh, so, yeah.
Well, okay, I kind of get what's happening here because why do you need to know last names? Usher doesn't bother me, Liberace doesn't bother me, Fabio doesn't bother me, Bono, Prince, that's right, I would hit everybody with singing. All I need to know...
Liberace in bed.
Yes, that's right. That piano, that fur coat, and all that jewelry, black people love that. I get his point. It was kind of like a hit and run, so, he don't really want to know.
It was hit and run, dog and dogette.
That's right. But all I need to know type and credit rating. That's all I do.
I just don't understand why she was talking about it. You know, it was clearly like a one-night stand. Why she would go to the press and then be surprised to get that kind of reaction from somebody else.
I think when they had their tryst, she
That's a
probably
nice word for it.
their night of passion,
Their love affair.
when they had their deep-rooted love affair. When they had their night together, I think she thought he knew who she was.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, because she gets a lot of attention, right? She's in the gossip rags. But I have news for her. No heterosexual man is watching any Real Housewives. He didn't know who you were. He didn't know you were Brandy Glanville.
Even if he knows she was a celebrity, I mean, it is. It's not an actor, an actress, or somebody that you have any respect for anyway.
Let's say infamous instead of the word celebrity.
I take it back.
But here's my question. He's saying he didn't know that she was going to talk about it. Why didn't she get it out first? I would have been talking about it on the car ride to the house, the handset. I would have been calling my girlfriend going, girl, guess what I'm about to have sex with? The dude from the movie 300, girl, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go pick up my kids, because I'm not going to pay the babysitter. I need you to bring me an extra pair of clothes, because I don't want to do the walking thing. I would have told her.
I think it was a quickie knee trembler stood up in the bathroom of somewhere.
Really?
Well, what do you guys think?
A knee trembler.
What do you guys think of him now making a statement? He's just a dog. I mean, I don't think he should have said anything. He obviously didn't care when it happened, and why does he care now?
She gave him a good rating.
Yeah. It was mixed. It was like, oh, you do remember her, but then he ended up sounding like a dog. Like, first of all, I didn't know her last name.
I think when she said she gave him an 11, I think that's the time of seconds that it took. It was 11 seconds. I am today. I am so mean today. Watch out.
Well, it looks like it looks like Kim Kardashian will do almost anything to stay beautiful, even injecting herself with her own blood. The pregnant star was shown getting a trendy vampire facial on the latest episode of her reality show. She even shared this gruesome photo on her Instagram account. Would you ever try this vampire facial?
Well,
I think I said it when we had our meeting this morning, ladies. Just call me old-fashioned. I just like a straight-up, old-time facelift.
Yeah. Get the scalpel. Put me under.
Like done and dusted.
you look fantastic. I think what scares me the most is not something even like this vampire blood stuff, but just not looking like myself anymore.
Right.
I mean, you look fantastic. I want your doctor. But I feel two things about this. First of all, I would never do it when I was pregnant. I think that's a little, like, you just don't want to mess with anything when you're pregnant. But the other thing is, this to me strikes me as the kind of thing where people are like, I would never do that. I would never do that. But if we were talking about Botox and that was a new thing and we said, look, there's this new treatment where you can inject yourself with the botulism bacteria from rotten meat, people would be like, I'd never do that. And suddenly it becomes the norm and people do it. It's just not normal yet, but I guarantee if it works, people are going to start doing it.
But I think that the only thing is, like, the botulism is in a syringe and it does not look nasty, like blood all over you. I mean, to me, I don't like blood on anything. I don't like blood on my nice guest tiles. I don't like blood, I don't like blood. I had a nosebleed once, and it didn't do anything for my face, but it messed up my blouse, and I was very